All right. How's it going out there, comic book familia? We have another exciting video for you today. Hanging out with the Laguardias. Look who's back.
Hey.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get going. Bam! Okay, so first we're going to show you some recent pickups that I got. And let me get that ready. First two books that I got back from CGC. The first one is a 9.8 Women of Marvel #1. It's by artist Ji Hung Lee. So that's the first one on the left-hand side. You know who that character is?
Hold on. I think it's Mystique.
No, it's Scarlet Witch.
Well, that makes sense.
Look at her hands.
But also she's blue, so like.
Yeah, I know it's a different take of a Scarlet Witch, but look at her hands. You know, that's where her powers come from. And powers.
What's that thing called on her?
Her helmet.
Thank you.
Her helmet too.
Yeah,
so
she had that in the WandaVision at the end.
Yeah, she had that WandaVision at the end. So yeah, I ordered this last year, June, and it took almost a year to get here. So the one on the right is NYX. You're not gonna know who this character is, but you can take a guess.
I don't know who she is, but the only thing that I can think of is, which it's probably completely wrong, is that little girl from Wolverine.
Correct.
No way. Oh.
X-23. This is how she first came out, her very first issue.
Oh, wow.
So I bought this at a convention a little while ago, but it's the first appearance in comic book form of X-23. She came out in an actual X-Men cartoon. That's where she first came from, and then they brought her over to the comic books.
Oh, okay. So her first thing wasn't like meeting up with Wolverine.
No.
Okay.
Like I said, in the comic books, they brought her out here in this series here. This one is signed by Craig Kyle and Joshua Middleton. They're part of the creators of this character. So in the first book, so they signed this book.
So did she get her powers like how Wolverine got his?
He's a clone of Wolverine.
Oh.
Remember in the movie they mentioned that it was a clone of Wolverine.
That's right.
Yeah. So they called it. It was like X-23, like the 23rd version of it, and this the one that took.
So she didn't have to go through what he went through with getting that stuff. What was the stuff that was injected?
Adamantium?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. And they had to inject her in adamantium at some point, but I'm not sure how it was.
I mean, did they though? Like, because
I know when they did.
But they
had to have done it somehow.
But
it
you're
was just
saying
a clone.
They had to.
Yeah, her bones were just normal, and then
but
they had to inject her with
adamantium.
adamantium.
The DNA of what he had when he already had the adamantium. Maybe it was just there.
I doubt that very much.
All right.
So, and then next up, we have some comic books that I got. These are second prints, and the difference with these books and the very first print is the color. So this one of the Strange Academy #15, the original color was a different. See how it's pink?
Yeah.
The original color, I think, was a darker version of this cover. But when a book is popular, they add like a second print, and basically the changes would be the background color. So this is a second print, and this is also She-Hulk by Jem Bartel.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's a second print, and the background cover wasn't yellow. I forgot what color it was. So they do second and third prints if they're popular, and they get more money out of people like me and you. Or me.
Me, not me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, thank you.
And this last one is just one that I found in one of my boxes that I thought was a cool looking cover, that I'm making sure all the books are where they should be in their boxes. This is a sketch variant. And this is right here. This is Elektra. And she's being stabbed by this character. I think it's Psylocke that's stabbing her. And the original cover was colored, but this one they call him a sketch variant. I thought it was a pretty cool looking cover.
Elektra's the one that was with Daredevil?
Correct.
And then what's the other person?
I think it's Psylocke.
So she's not the person that was in the movie where the guy who was like entombed in Egypt gave special powers to other people, right?
Yeah, she was in that movie.
Was her?
That was
okay,
Psylocke,
that's what I'm correlating it with. Okay, cool.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about upcoming Marvel movies. We always have been into the Marvel movies, and when she used to live here, she doesn't live here anymore. We used to go see them all the time, and I would tell her exactly. Pre-COVID, I would tell her what the movie was about and how these characters, what they're.
I mean, I had a general understanding, but like I'd get tidbits like during the movie.
Exactly.
She'd be like, "This is this," and I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like,
I don't remember
tidbits. The one thing that really resonates in my mind is there was numbers on a desk.
What movie?
But they were like files, and like you're like, oh, it was something to do with Iron Man.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So let's bring those up here.
Or what did Jarvis?
Jarvis.
You're like, this is going to be really important in the next one. I was like, okay.
Anyways.
Okay, sorry.
So the first movie that's coming out in a couple weeks is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Mm-hmm. As you can see on the right-hand side, I think this may be fan art, not official posters, but you see Scarlet Witch right in the middle. She's going to play a big part in this. And this girl right here is America Chavez, and I'll talk about her in a couple minutes, telling you what her powers are. So you got to remember the premise of this is the Multiverse of Madness. In the Spider-Man movie, the last one, you know how Peter Parker basically broke the universe. Yeah. And all these other characters from different universes started coming in. The three Spider-Men, Doc Ock, Electro, and the Sandman, Lizard, and who is that character? God, Norman Osborn.
Goblin.
Green Goblin.
There we go.
So this is going to be like the universe is Doctor Strange has been messing up too much with the multiverse. And it's gonna go from there.
Yeah, because he just had me. What?
I just had to watch the What If episode with Doctor Strange. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute too.
Okay.
So this is another version of the characters. You see the one in the middle is Doctor Strange, and you see the one on the right is like almost like a disturbed.
That's the evil.
Yeah, evil-looking Doctor Strange, and there may be more than one version of the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
That one just looks really depressed.
Yeah. So these are just rumors of some of the characters that are going to be coming out in the multiverse of madness. The first one is Iron Man, but it's been rumored that it's going to be portrayed by Tom Cruise.
I really hope not.
I think it would be good because they've always people always say if Marvel would have come out in the 1980s, what actors that are current back then would have been playing examples of characters, and one was Tom Cruise would always come out.
I mean, I haven't seen him in anything recently, but also I just don't think he's that great.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is a multiverse.
Right.
And this one is the original Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage.
That I can appreciate.
And this is the Magneto, Ian McKellen. And this is the original Fantastic, well, not the original Fantastic Four, but Mr. Fantastic from the original Fantastic Four movie. The actor who played him. What's his name on here? Ian
Grufford.
Yeah. So there's
these are just I like the new one that they had for him, Miles Teller. He's an awesome actor.
Okay. Yeah, but they decided to go with the original.
But does it have to be all the older generation?
These are just rumors. Who knows what's going to happen?
Okay, I'm just saying.
And then we have Hugh Jackman.
Of course, classic,
And then we have Aurora Storm, Halle Berry.
Wow, how could you do that?
Yeah, no, just slip of the tongue.
Shame.
And this is Cyclops, James Marsden, and of course Patrick Stewart as Professor X, and Wesley Snipes in the original.
I never saw Blade.
Blade is the original, like not the original movies, but they started with Blade, and it brought a lot of popularity.
Is there a movie called Blade Runner?
That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is there? There is.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
And then this is Tobey Maguire. The original Spider-Man from Sony Pictures. You know, he just came out on the last Spider-Man movie. So there's going to be, I think, a Spider-Man. Who knows which one?
That was funny when they were like all in the thing and they were just like talking about their webs and everything. Yeah. And they were like, but yours come out of your body. And he's like, are you guys making fun of me? And they're like, no, we're in. Like, they were like, we can't do that, you know?
And this is the actor who's going to be portraying the Hulk.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah. And then this is the original like Punisher movie that came out like in the, I think, early 80s or late 70s.
Yeah,
so
I didn't see that either.
They're going to be pulling people. Who knows what's going to happen? Like I said, these are just rumors that's going to be coming out in this movie.
Who was the guy that played the next Bruce Banner, though?
Oh, Eric Bana. Eric Bana was in between, and then Mark Ruffalo.
Eric Banner.
Eric Bana was was an actor who played it before.
Oh, I didn't even know. No, I didn't know that one. Yeah. I'm just talking about Mark Ruffalo. I think he does a great job as Hulk.
And next picture up, this on the upper left-hand side, this is most likely going to be the Doctor Strange from the What If show that just, came out earlier this year. And there's rumors, there's Deadpool is going to be in this movie, but Ryan Reynolds, the actor, says, I'm not in this movie. But you got to take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
He may be under contract that he can't say anything.
Right.
But everybody's saying that in the multiverse of madness is when mutants are going to be introduced.
Oh, really?
to bring it into the Marvel universe.
Okay.
It'd be a perfect time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and anything else? Yeah. So when I was talking to you, well, I haven't mentioned to you, but in the previous from Multiverse of Madness, you hear the voice of Patrick Stewart, and he's part of the Illuminati. Okay. Illuminati right here is a basically a group of people, superheroes appearing in the They appeared in the comic books, published by Marvel Comics, and these characters joined forces and secretly worked behind the scenes, making sure everything would go right in the Marvel universe. And the Illuminati has always been known in American history. There's always like a group of people who are really the puppet masters behind the government.
Oh, so that's the guy I saw in the What If series, like that talked to Strange at the end, who was just like, if I could just punish you, I would.
That was the Watcher.
Oh,
so no, the Illuminati, the original Illuminati was Iron Man, Professor X, Submariner, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, and Black
I was like,
Bolt.
that looks like the Submariner. I always get this guy confused. Who is he? Who's his dad?
I don't know.
Oh,
just a normal human, and his mother was like from the sea, so he's technically a mutant.
Oh, because it makes me think of Aquaman, but not Aquaman.
No, that's a different universe. Don't even mention DC here. God. So there's going to be, when Doctor Strange messes up with the universe, the Illuminati are going to come into play, and they're not going to be these characters. And one of them is supposed to be going to be Captain Britain.
Oh, Agent Carter.
Agent Carter. Yeah. Oh. Yep. And so and here's Tom Cruise. There's going to be in the Multiverse of Madness.
Gross.
And this is on the upper left hand side is one of the posters, and you see right here Captain Britain's shield. Do you see it?
Why is it like almost rectangular though?
Well, I don't know. It's just her shield, but it's not the Captain America shield. It has the Britain's emblem on there.
Okay.
And next up is a new character that's going to be introduced in the Doctor Strange movie, America Chavez. Her powers and abilities, she has superhuman strength and durability and the power of flight. She also can create star-shaped holes into reality, allowing her and her teammates to travel through multiverse and into other realities. Hence, she's going to be in the movie Multiverse of Madness. Okay. So it's a whole new character they're going to be introducing, and I think it's a perfect time to introduce her, since part of her capabilities is to go to different multiverses.
Has she always been able to do this?
Yes.
Okay. She was just born this way.
She was born this way, and she just has these powers, and her name is America Chavez. She's been around for about 10 years. Okay. In the comic books. Okay. And this is the first time they're going to introduce her into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where I think it's a perfect time to introduce her, since one of her main powers is to go through multiverses.
I wonder why they're star-shaped holes, and
I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it in the movie.
She's the first superhero though that I've seen with tattoos. She has tattoo stars on her wrist.
Yeah. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next on to the movie that's coming out later on this year. I can't wait for this one. Hey. Thor, Love and Thunder.
Comes a day after my birthday.
Oh yeah, on July 8th. Yeah. So you'll be in Hawaii at the time.
Yes,
right?
I will.
Yeah. So maybe you'll see it then. I doubt it. Probably wait till you get home.
No,
so on the left is one with Thor poster.
He's not fat anymore.
No, he's in the. They showed the last preview that they showed him. They show him getting into shape. So I'm sure he's going to start out heavyweight.
What preview?
In the preview that they showed of the movies. They show previews of these movies.
Oh, I haven't seen them all yet.
So, and then on the right is the one with Jane Foster as Thor. So this storyline originally started in the comic books, where Thor was unworthy to lift up his hammer. And they explain why. They're going to explain it in the movies too, and I'll tell you in a second.
Is that why it's like planted? Oh no, that's the other one. What's the other one called?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, he's holding Stormbreaker, but Jane Foster is holding the actual Uru hammer of Thor.
Yeah.
And she is worthy. So in the comic books and probably in the movies too, Jane Foster has cancer.
What?
Okay. She has cancer in the comic books, and she was dying. But she still picked up his hammer when he wasn't worthy, but she was worthy. Her inner strength was worthy, just like Captain America was.
Right.
But when she would pick up the hammer, she would gain the power of a god of thunder.
And it cured her?
No, her cancer was getting worse every time she used the hammer.
Oh.
But she knew she had to do good, and regardless of her health, she would pick up the hammer and use it. But every time she would turn into Thor, her human body would become weaker and weaker. And she was going through chemotherapy to fight the cancer.
Right.
But by her picking up the hammer,
it would accelerate it.
But the storyline continues where she does pass away. In the comic book, she does pass away.
Okay.
But Odin brings her back.
My cat?
Huh?
Is a joke.
Oh, okay. No, not your cat. Odin, the god of thunder.
He brought her back from the dead?
Yeah, so she died and he brought her back.
But I thought you weren't supposed to bring people back from the dead.
Okay, well, he did in the comic books. And I don't know what's going to happen in the movies, but that's the premise of the comic book.
Okay. So, but if she just kept remaining a god, would that just extend her life, or was it just...
Probably yes. But she would want to go back to her human self every now and then. She had to put the hammer down.
Die quicker.
But it all worked out at the end.
Okay.
And these are just fan-made posters. I believe the one on the left. It has the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in this movie.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, because you remember in the last Avengers movie, they went out into space as Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
So they're going to have I'm not sure how much of the movie, probably a quarter of the movie, but then he's going to go on his own.
Okay.
Premise.
I wonder how big Groot is going to be.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, hopefully he'll show up. And on the right-hand side is a picture of the actress who's playing Natalie Portman. She actually worked out for this movie. And you see her arms right here.
Yeah, they look buff. Isn't she? But she's the original Jane Foster.
She's the original Jane Foster. They brought her back.
Just making sure.
And there's rumors that Lady Sif is going to be coming back.
Oh, good. I loved her.
Jamie Alexander.
I thought
so
she was
hopefully
great.
she's going to be back. Yeah.
She was awesome.
And the next slide. Okay, the guy on the left is the actor. I'm trying to blank on this actor's name, but he Christian Bale.
Oh, Batman.
Batman. He's going to be playing this evil character called Gore. Gore basically is the God killer.
Nice.
Okay, and he basically, told these guys, you guys are not worthy, to be gods.
Oh.
And then the way in the comic books, Nick Fury, he basically told Thor, you're not worthy.
Nick Fury told him that?
Yeah, but Nick Fury, Nick Fury, I'm talking about the original Nick Fury, not the Nick Fury in the movies. The Nick Fury.
With two eyes? Yeah,
the Nick Fury in the comic books was Sergeant Fury. He fought in World War II.
Okay.
And he had a son in the comic books, and his son became Nick Fury that we see basically in the movies.
Oh.
Okay. But in the comic book, Nick Fury did some things that weren't good for the Marvel universe, and he became like a watcher, and his destiny was just to watch things. But in between then, he told Thor, you're not worthy. And Gore was right. You're not worthy. And that blew basically Thor's mind. He dropped the hammer. He couldn't pick it up anymore because he wasn't worthy. But
why did he believe them?
Because he knew Gore in the past, his whole thing was the gods were not worthy to be gods. And he goes, Gore was right. You're not worthy. And that totally messed up Thor in his head. He dropped the hammer, and Jane Foster in the comic books eventually picked it up, and she became Thor.
Okay.
And here's another picture. These are all fan art pictures, obviously.
Fun fact about Christian Bale. He was actually a voiceover in one of my, what's that? The Ghibli movies, Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh,
he was one of the voices in it.
So, and then this on the right-hand side, it's a fan art. Well, not a fan art. This is Natalie Portman on the left-hand side.
Right.
This is an actual drawing of, by this artist, last name is Dodderman, of Thor in the comic books.
This isn't though. This isn't from when the new Love and Thunder movie, right? Because this
no,
looks like
this
it
is
was
probably
when,
they just put it in there. And they
in
just
that
compare
old movie when they were going through and getting all the gems.
Yes.
In-game. Yeah.
Yeah. So
gems. I should call them what they are. They are what?
Infinity Gems.
Infinity Stones. Yeah.
Infinity Stones. And this is another fan poster.
Hey.
This is Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And we don't know if Loki's going to show up in the movie or not, but they put it in there.
Yeah, we haven't found out what happened to him after they went through that portal thing to get to the end at what was
Did you see the Loki series on Disney?
Yeah,
Plus?
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The house. They started going towards the house. We don't know.
Yeah.
And who's that chick?
This girl on the left is an Asgardian god. Her name is Enchantress.
Okay.
And she's kind of always, in the comic books, she always would go between bad and goodness. She was just like a mischievous god, almost like a comparison
almost like
to
Loki.
Almost like Loki.
Yeah.
So, it's being portrayed by the actress Charlize Theron. So she's there.
That's Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Doesn't
And
look anything like her right now.
last picture that we have of these movies that are coming out. So what do you think? You're going to enjoy these movies? I'm not going to be around, but you're still going to watch them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see Multiverse of Madness the day it comes out. I already got my ticket to go see it. So
I will go buy my ticket.
yeah. So everything. So what else have you been up to? And how's it going in Texas?
Nothing much really. I mean, just working a lot. I finally made it past probation.
Nice.
That's cool.
Congratulations.
Can officially go on Zed and get a straight flight home.
Yeah.
Don't have to stop in Dallas anymore. Just working.
Just working, trying to live, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss her a lot, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at 562 subscribers. If I get to 1,000 subscribers by your birthday, this is a prize. I'm gonna buy you a car.
Okay, guys.
So I need 400.
You guys, I really need this because I have a very I'm gonna like post this all over Facebook. Like I'm gonna get I'm gonna make this happen. I really want this car, you guys.
So her birthday's on July 7th, and like I said, I have 562 subscribers.
That's a lot for 2 months.
So I think I need 438 subscribers by July 7th. And I'm gonna buy her. I didn't say what type of car. It could be a little. It could be. No,
it has to be my dream car.
So, but we'll see.
Oh my god!
So I make that promise now on anything that's on YouTube. Is you have to follow through with it.
Yeah, so, you guys, because I will come on here and I will roast him if he doesn't. I will go hard.
So we'll see. You know, but until
challenge accepted. Okay.
438 subscribers more until July 7th.
Okay, so what we should hashtag
on July 6th, 11:59. PM. Once that hits 12 o'clock, if you don't have 1,000 by 12 o'clock on July 7th, we're done.
Okay.
Contest is over with.
We should like hashtag.
You hashtag it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a hashtag. If anyone has any ideas, help me out. It's my 30th birthday.
Your 30th birthday. She asked me earlier today what I was going to get her for her birthday. And I
said nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, he said nothing.
So if you do, we'll figure out a way to get you a
I'm going to literally go across the street and get my cousins to go on it right now.
So anyways,
all right.
Once again, this is Ephraim, Passpoint One Comics. I always love having my daughter on with me. I know we don't do it that often, but in a way that's kind of good. So we don't want to, you see us all the time, overdo it, oversaturation. Until next time, everybody be safe and take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.